Hello, book besties! Welcome back to my page. I read 5 books in May. I'm going to be doing a short review and rating them for you guys. If you're new to my page, my name is Amber. Please give me a follow for more book reviews. First book, The Devil and Miss Davenport. This novel takes place in the 1950s and it follows housewife Loretta, who succumbs to an illness, and when she recovers, she starts receiving messages from the dead. She begins to use this gift to solve unsolved crimes in her neighborhood and to also battle against the trauma she suffered as a child with the sudden loss of her mother. Her husband believes that her gift is not a gift at all, but a curse from the devil. This is religion and control, manipulation, and pure power to control her at all costs and deliver her from this evil. When you feel that all hope is lost, this novel ends with the most satisfying ending. It is the type of thriller that you can't put down, and you do not want to miss out on this. I gave it a 4 out of 5. The next book I read was Pen Pal, a tragic love story with a mind shattering, unthinkable plot twist. It follows Kayla, a grieving widow, who hires a contractor Aiden to help her fix her home. They have an instant connection, and Kayla begins to feel guilt and shame because she's still recovering from her loss. Lost in her chaos of emotion, she starts experiencing paranormal activities around her home, starts seeing a dark shadow lurking outside her house, and starts to receive mysterious letters from a pen pal named Dante who's in prison. All these factors make her question what's really going on inside her home and her own head. This one's twist I did not see coming. So much to discuss with this book, and so much to break down, and so much to question. It really keeps the thought process going. I gave it a 3 out of 5. But a trigger warning, it contains a lot of smut. My next book is Love Shots, a creature feature that blends reality TV with monster horror. If you love Love Island or any other reality dating show, you're definitely going to want to check this one out. But you have to like horror as well. A group of contestants on a reality dating show get a look behind the scenes, and trust me, it is nothing you could have imagined. On this show, you don't come to find love, you come to face your nightmares. No one is safe, nobody is coming to help you, not even the people that are meant to protect you. Because once you step into this reality show, you're never going home. This is probably one of my favorite horror books of 2026 so far. I love a good creature feature. This book, I could not put it down. I devoured it. I loved the characters. I hated the characters. The twist was so good. The monsters are amazing. The behind the scenes was spectacular. It was a 5 out of 5. We Used to Live Here is my next one. I'm being honest, I still don't know what's going on. I had to do research to get to the bottom of this novel. Eve and her partner Charlie buy a house in the middle of nowhere, and one day Eve is home alone when she gets a knock on the door. It's a mysterious family, and the dad says, "You guessed it, we used to live here. I'd love to give the kids a tour of my old house." Eve breaks down and lets them into her home, and that is when reality warps. You're in a twisted game of what's real and what's not, and Eve trying to find her way back to Charlie and her real life, or is it? What world is she actually in right now? A reality world? A world where ghosts exist? Who knows? There is Morse code in this novel. There is clues hidden throughout it. Keeps you guessing to the very end. And even at the very end, you think you know what's going on. And then it throws that last chapter at you and you crumble because you don't know. You don't know. You still don't know. I still don't know. I thought I was going crazy with this novel. What is real? What isn't real? What's going on? What the hell is happening? I think that's a great book. It's a lot of discussion, a lot of topic. You get to go back and really go through those Easter eggs if you're going to read it a second time to try to piece it all together. I did hear the author is coming out with a second book, and I would love that because I really want to know what the heck I just read. 3.5 out of 5. And last, The Shuddering. Twin siblings Ryan and Jane invite their friends to a last getaway in the Colorado mountains at their cabin before they're about to sell it and go off on their separate ways. Jane's ex ends up bringing a girl who causes so much drama and tension, and Ryan starts to develop feelings for Lauren, his sister's best friend. Tara arrives late at night when a blizzard traps them in the cabin, but they're not alone in these mountains. Intelligent creatures have been feasting on the town when the lights go out and the snow falls. In a race for survival, this trip may be the last one these group of friends take ever. This was a crazy fast-paced creature feature. It left my stomach hurting at the end. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Really, really enjoyed this one. 4 out of 5. And that's my reading wrap up for May. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for my reviews and ratings, and I hope I made you at least want to read one of these. Have a great month, and I'll see you next month.